Mm. So, resuming from Sri Harinamamrit Vyakaranam, chapter 1, Sandhi Prakaranam. Um, so, if there are any doubts or any discussion from the previous section, so the last time we completed the Vishnu Jana Sandhis, Sandhis pertaining to the consonants, Vyanjana. So, so before beginning the third one, the Vishnu Sarga Sandhis. So, if an example, any sutra, anything to be discussed from the previous section, so yeah, let's open up. And please send your homeworks also for the Vishnu Jana Sandhis. So I had uh, given the practice sheet, the homework sheet for Vishnu Jana Sandhis. So please submit that as well uh, by tomorrow. Try to submit. Okay. So if there is nothing, um, hmm. Okay, let's do a classwork before we proceed. Um, so this is the first verse from Bhagavatam, Janmatyasya Ityadi. Okay, so uh, the verse is in front of you. So please split up the sandhis now. You can take help of synonyms here. Like first, try to do it yourself. Um, okay, do it for the first line. That's Janmadyasya. This. Take first line first. So split up the words. Take help of the synonyms. So this is for the Sarveshwara Sandhi and Vishnu Jana Sandhi. Split up the words. Please do it now. You can open up uh, if you're online, then vedabase.io or anywhere you will find Prabhupada books. So you will find synonyms there as well. And if you are not able to, then so try to figure out sandhis from the different words after splitting up the sandhis. And I'm also sending the synonyms on WhatsApp. Okay, so let me also help you a bit. So it's Janma Adi, right? And then you can say Asya. Then, so we are not focusing on the Vishnu Sarga Sandhis now because we haven't done them. So leaving them apart. Then Anvayat Itaratash Itarach Artheshu Abhinah Parak. So this is it. These are the sandhis. So this is the Sandhi Vicheda or the Pada Vicheda. Now the first Sandhi was Dashavatar Ekatmake Militva Trivikrama. The very first Sandhi of Sarveshwara Sandhis. Like Krishna Arjuna became Krishna Arjuna and so on. Right? So similarly Janma Adi. So Dashavatar Ekatmake Militva Trivikrama. So Janma Adi. Then the next one we have Irama followed by a Sarveshwara. So Idvayameva Yaha Sarveshware was applied
Yeah.
and Irama became Yarama. So then here Eobhyamasya Haro Vishnu Padante. So that was I think Sutra 63 or 64 or maybe 65. So after A or O Rama, if there lies a Rama, so generally A Rama becomes A and O Rama becomes Av when any Sarveshwara follows. But this is an exceptional rule. So here a Rama gets deleted and we get that what you say apostrophe mark or the avagraha symbol in Devanagari script. So this a Rama got deleted. So Anvayat. This the, so if you see in the main verse, it is the Rama. So that is because we had applied Sutra 61. I mean, the first sutra of the Vishnu Jana Sandhi. Vishnu Daso Vishnu Padante Hari Ghoshe Cha Hari Gada. So the Vishnu Dasa has had converted into the Hari Gada of its own Varga. So ta, tha, da. So it becomes ta again. I mean, when we do the Sandhi Viched, we separate the words. Then Itaratash, then Chartheshu. So Cha is one word. So again, the Shavtarik Atmake was applied. So, and then Artheshu is one, another word. And then this was U. So U is followed by A. So Udvayam Vaha Sutra was applied and U became Varama. So that's why in the main verse we had Chartheshva, this Varama. And then Abhignya and Swarat. So that was it. So this is how we have to practice. Okay. So that was just a hint. Uh, it comes by practice. So more practice you do, it will be really very good. Okay, so we begin with Vishnu Sarga Sandhis then. Uh, okay. So I believe we'll complete the Vishnu Sarga Sandhis by tomorrow. So the next week we'll conduct an exam for uh, for this chapter, which is Sangya and Sandhi, both. Sangyas also and Sandhis also. Uh, so please practice simultaneously. Vishnu Sarga Sandhis. So Vishnu Sarga Sandhis, so first three kinds of Sandhis are there: Sarveshwara Sandhi, Vishnu Jana Sandhi, and Vishnu Sarga. So we have done Sarveshwara and we have done Vishnu Jana. This is the last one, Vishnu Sarga Sandhi, and this is also very very frequently used, the Vishnu Sarga Sandhis. So Chachayoh Sharamah, Tathayoh Sharamah, Tathayoh Saramah. Okay. So Sutra 79 says if we have a Vishnu Sarga at the first place, so three, you can divide it into three parts. And if that Vishnu Sarga is followed by either Cha or Cha Rama, then that Vishnu Sarga will change into Sha Rama. For example, I think in this uh, Janmadesya we did. So yeah, here it is. So Ita Rataha Cha. This is from Janmadesya only. Ita Rataha Cha. So Ita Rataha ends with the Vishnu Sarga, right? And Cha begins with Cha Rama. So as per the rule, this Vishnu Sarga becomes Sha Rama. So this is called the Talavya Sha, the palatal Sha. So it becomes Itaratash Cha. Itaratash. A very famous example. Uh, this is a very common Sandhi, but Tatascha Pauganda Vayah Shritau from Bhagavatam, when Lord Krishna and Balram they attained the age of becoming a cow herd from calf herd. You know, they were herding the calves. Now they had turned into the age of tending the cows, herding the cows. So Tataha Cha. So Tataha Cha. So Vishnu Sarga followed by Cha Rama. So the Vishnu Sarga becomes Sha, the Talavya, the palatal Sha. So it becomes Tatashcha. And likewise, when Cha Rama follows, then also Vishnu Sarga will become Sha. And this is not an optional rule. It will become. Um, let's say Krishna Chadayati. So Krishna ends with Vishnu Sarga, which is followed by Cha. So Vishnu Sarga becomes Sha. So we get Krishna Chadayati, and so on. That was the first part. Then the second part of the rule says if we have Vishnu Sarga followed by either Ta or Tha Ramas, then the Vishnu Sarga will become the Murdhanya, the cerebral Sha. Let's say Krishna Tikate, Krishna Tikate. I'm just giving a random one, the example. So Vishnu Sarga followed by Ta Rama. So the Vishnu Sarga turns into the Murdhanya, the cerebral Sha. Krishna Tikate. Similarly, when Tha follows, then also Vishnu Sarga will become Sha. Then the last part of this rule says if we have Vishnu Sarga followed by Ta or Tha Rama, then the Vishnu Sarga will become Tathayo Sa Rama. Sa. Krishnastu. Yeah, Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam, a classic example. So Krishna tu, right? Krishna tu. So Vishnu Sarga followed by Ta. So the Vishnu Sarga becomes Sa Rama. Krishnastu. Okay, so just to mention, so we are here to learn, everyone. So if at any point of time anyone thinks we're going fast or the subject is just going above our head, anything of that sort, please be open. You can say it in the class. We are here to study, not so we are not here to uh, cover the subject. So one devotee would say we are here to uncover the subject. So because sometimes being teachers, because we know the subject, so we feel like okay we know, so we suppose that everyone they either know or they will know it easily because we know. But it takes time for those especially who studies for the first time. So be open, be frank. Um, okay, so Krishna tu Vishnu Sarga followed by Tha, so Vishnu Sarga turns into Sa. So Krishna's tu. Similarly, if Tha Rama follows, then also Vishnu Sarga will become the Dantya Sa. So this is rule 79. And please do make notes in the class. Just depend on this Google Doc where I'm typing. Um, please make your own notes as well. It will really help. So examples given here by Jiva Goswami. You can see Krishna charati, Krishna charati, Krishna chadayati, Krishna chadayati. Then Krishna tikate, Krishna tikate. Kah Ramah, Kashtha Ramah, Krishna tarati, Krishna tarati, Krishna thut karoti, Krishna thut karoti, and so on. This is very common sandhi. This Vishnu Sarga sandhis, all of them. It is a very small section, although, but very frequent, very rampant. Okay. Okay, then the next one. Adarama Gopal Yorur Nityam. A Vishnu Sarga that comes after a Rama always becomes Urama when a Rama or a Gopala follows. So basically, this sutra is saying that if we have a Rama which is followed by a Vishnu Sarga. So basically, you can say a Vishnu Sarga is there, which is preceded by a Rama, and which is further followed by either a Rama, the Vamana or a Gopala letter. So Gopalas are the Harigada, Harighosh, Harivenu, Harimitrani, Hashta Gopala, right? So in that case, the Vishnu Sarga will become Vamana Urama. Vishnu Sarga will become Urama if this prerequisite is attained. For example, let's say Krishna Varnayati. Krishna Varnayati. Now Krishna ends with a Vishnu Sarga. Is Varnayati beginning with the Gopala? Yes or no? Say yes if it is. Say no if it is not. Is Varnayati beginning with the Gopala? Yes, it is. So, as per this rule, the Vishnu Sarga will now become Urama because the prerequisite is being fulfilled. So, Krishna, now you can do like this. Keep Vishnu Sarga in this pattern and then Varnayati is there. Now, we can do further Sandhi here between A and U. We can apply Udvay O, the third rule in the Sarveshwara Sandhi. So we had Advay Midvay A and then we had Udvay O. So A and U comes together and become O Rama. O Rama. Like in Purush Uttama became Purusha Uttama. Maha Utsava became Mahotsava. Similarly, it will become Krishna, then Varanayati. So this is the Sandhi. Very common again. Krishna Varnayati. So this is an example when a Gopala follows. Now let's say when a Sarveshwara follows, a Rama follows. So Krishna Atra. Jiva Goswami gives this example. So Krishna ends with a Vishnu Sarga, which is followed, which is so here Vishnu Sarga is there in both the examples, which is preceded by a Rama. This prerequisite has to be there, otherwise we can't apply this rule. And then this Vishnu Sarga is followed by a Gopala in the first one. In the second one, Vishnu Sarga preceded by a Vamana a na, and here followed by Vamana a, which is also one of the nimittas, cause. So Vishnu Sarga will become U again, the same pattern. Now we can't think of doing Sandhi this way. This Vishnu Sarga which becomes U, Sandhi will happen here only. So this A and U will become O via Udvay O. So Krishna and Atra. Krishna and Atra. Now we are not done yet. Krishna and Atra. Is there any Sandhi which we can apply here from Sarveshwara Sandhi? Krishna plus Atra.
Prabhu, same Sandhi. We can delete that A and there we can put apostrophe S.
Right. So Eobhyamasya Haro Vishnu Padante. So O Rama is there and A is following. So we delete A and apostrophe comes, which is Avagraha. So we get Krishnotra like that. Yeah. Like Soham, they say. So Saha Aham. Well, let's say Dasoham. I mean, why shall we use their example? Dasaha Aham. So same way, Vishnu Sarga preceded by a Rama, Vamana, followed by another Vamana a. So Vishnu Sarga becomes U, then Udvay O, and then again uh, after O Rama gets deleted and we get the apostrophe, so we get Daso Ham, Ityadi. Daso, or even Dasosmi, sometimes in the emails, in the letters, devotees will write Dasosmi like this, and so on. So it would be Dasaha Asmi, and so on. Okay. So this is Sutra 80th. Any example you can think of from any shloka, any Bhagavatam verse, Gita verse, this 80th rule? Uh, okay. If let's say in this verse only, the first one. Uh, Actually, we have 3, 4 examples in the very first verse here. Okay, one of Bhupendra Poo says Rasoham. Very nice example from Bhagavad Gita. So Rasaha Aham, right? The words are Rasaha Aham. So Rasaha, Vishnu Sarga preceded by Vamana A, followed by Vamana A. So Vishnu Sarga becomes Urama, and A and U turn into O, and then the A gets deleted. So we get Raso Ham. Raso Ham Apsu Kaunteya, Ityadi. Now coming to this one, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Namo Bhagavate, Namo. Wherever, okay, just a very simple tip and trick. Whenever you study any shloka, any commentary, and whenever at the end of the word you come across this O, Okar or O Rama, like Namo, this O, that O. Like here in this verse, Namo has this O Rama. In Yato you have this O Rama. What else? In Vinimayo you have this O Rama, right? Whenever in Trisargo you have this O Rama, right? Whenever you see this O Rama, by default consider that this O Rama is originally a Vishnu Sarga, which means Namo is originally what? Say it out. Namo is what? It is
Namaha.
Namaha. Yato is what? Oh, just a second. Just a second. Just a second. My battery. Hare Krishna. Okay. So Yato is what?
Yatah.
Yataha. Vinimayo is Vinimayaha. Trisargo is what? Trisargaha. So by default, just consider whenever you see O Rama at the end of a word in any sentence, shloka, it is by default a Vishnu Sarga. So Namo Yato Vinimayo Trisargo. at all these four places, this sandhi is applied, Sutra 80th. Even actually in this one, Tejo also, it will be Tejah. So this is also one of the example. So this is one thing. So that was Sutra 80th. Then, okay, Sutra 81. अद्वय भो भगो अघोभ्यो लोप्यः सर्वेश्वरे तु यश्च न च लोपे संधिः. A Vishnu Sarga that comes after Advaya, Bho, Bhago, or Agho. So these Bho, Bhago, or Agho, they are words generally used in while addressing Sambodhana, like Bho Mitra, Bho Arjuna, like O Arjuna, O friend, in that sense. So when a Vishnu Sarga that comes after either Advaya means either the short Vamana or the Trivikrama, or A, Bho, Bhago, Agho. So that Vishnu Sarga will be deleted when a Sarveshwara or a Gopala follows. So this sutra is saying if there is either Advaya or Bho or Bhago or Agho, the first place before the Vishnu Sarga and which is followed, the Vishnu Sarga followed by Sarveshwara or Gopala. Now it could be any Sarveshwara and it can be any Gopala. So the Vishnu Sarga will be deleted. So Vishnu Sargasya Lopaha Bhavishyati. Lopohara Hara Bhavishyati. Vishnu Sarga will be deleted. And then it says when the Vishnu Sarga is deleted, there is no further Sandhi. Once the Vishnu Sarga is deleted, then there will be no Sandhi. Let me take one example from Bhagavad Gita. The very first two words. So, who spoke the very first verse of Bhagavad Gita? Chapter 1, Shloka 1.
Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra. It was, yeah, Dhritarashtra. So, Dhrita. And if you see in Bhagavad Gita, you will see something like this. Right? You will see this. But actually, these are two words, Dhritarashtraha and Uvacha. So, we have a Vishnu Sarga here, preceded by Vamana A. So, Vamana A is also acceptable here because Advaya is the prerequisite. It could be either Vamana or short or the Trivikrama. And then this Vishnu Sarga is followed by a Sarveshwara, U, which is also allowed here. So, in this case, when the prerequisite is being completed, fulfilled, the Vishnu Sarga will be deleted. Lopaha. So we get Dhrita Rashtra Uvacha. Now, ideally, we can apply further sandhis, whichever is applicable. So here, Udvay O is applicable. If you see, like Purusha Uttama became Purushottama, right? And U. So here, Dhritarashtra ends with A, Uvacha begins with U. So we can apply Udvay O and we can turn it into Dhritarashtrovacha, But the sutra says that once Vishnu Sarga is deleted, then there won't be any further sandhi applied. So it will remain two separate words, Dhritarashtra space Uvacha, no further sandhi. Okay. There is actually one more part in the sutra which says that when a Sarveshwara follows, like in this case, there was Vishnu Sarga and U is a Sarveshwara following. So after deleting the Vishnu Sarga, Ya Rama comes in. But we don't see such usages nowadays. So we'll just leave it. So we'll leave that part. So this is an example when a Sarveshwara is following. Um, let's see from this one. We have actually, yeah. Let's say from the same verse of Bhagavad Gita, uh, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre, and then the next two words, Samaveta Yuyut Savah. So Samaveta and Yuyut Savah. So Samaveta ends with the Vishnu Sarga, preceded by the Trivikrama A. So Trivikrama A is also allowed here. It's within Advaya category. And this Vishnu Sarga is followed by a Gopala because Ya is a Gopala being Harimitra. So by this rule, Vishnu Sarga gets deleted and we get Samaveta Yuyut Sabaha. Samaveta Yuyut Sabaha. So if you see in Bhagavad Gita, you will see these forms. Samaveta without Vishnu Sarga, Yuyut Sabaha. Now, the trick in this one is initially, so when we are studying scriptures initially, so it becomes a bit difficult to identify the deleted elements. So if this is Samaveta and Yuyutsava, so it will be a bit difficult initially to say that it was actually Samaveta with the Vishnu Sarga at the end. But by practice it comes. By practice and also when we move ahead to the next chapter, we'll gain uh, the knowledge of the words, the different forms. So yeah, to identify something which is not there, which is deleted, that is a bit tricky. But it happens, it takes place. The world has been doing this, so it's nothing new. So these are the two examples when Vishnu Sarga is preceded by a. Now when Bho, Bhagor, Agho, these three examples are there. So examples given here are like Bho, Ananta, Bho ending with Vishnu Sarga. So here Vishnu Sarga will be deleted. We get Bho, Ananta. Similarly, Bhago, Ananta, so deleted. Agho, Ananta, Agho, Avaishnava, so deleted. Now, if there is any Sandhi, let's say, we already did this, but still, let's say Krishna Atra. So my question to you is, now is this example, Krishna plus Atra, are the prerequisites of Sutra 81 being fulfilled in this Sandhi, Krishna Atra? Yes or no? Are they? If you see, they are actually. Yes. Because we have Vishnu Sarga preceded by Arama, which is one of the Advayas, and it is followed by A, which is a Sarveshwara, right? So
Yes.
we can apply 81. But here Sutra 80th is also applicable because according to Sutra 80th, what was the prerequisite? Vishnu Sarga preceded by Vamana A and followed by either Vamana A or a Gopala. So 80th is also
Go.
applicable. So now there is a clash between Sutra 80 and Sutra 81. So if such examples come in where there is a clash between 80 and 81, we'll go for Sutra 80, 80. We won't apply 81 there. So thus, this is not an example for 81. We go for Sutra 80 and we apply Sutra 80. So like that. So this is Sutra 81. Again, this is also very, very common Sandhi. Uh, if you see, even in this one, the very first one, Janmadhyasya yatonvayaditaratascharateshu Swara Tene Brahma Ida, Yah. So this is Yah, and then Adi is following. Now, like, let just using our common sense, if there are two words like this, Ya and Adi. So if it is just the word Ya and Adi, then naturally Dashavatare Katmake Militva Trivikrama Sutra would have been applied, and it would be Yadi. But if you see such usages, such words like Ya and Adi, and there is no Sandhi, then there is something there, something hidden there. So it means that this Ya is actually Yaha and then Adi. And by this 81 rule, the Vishnu Sarga got deleted. You're seeing the point? So this Ya and Adi, they are not just Ya and Adi, there is something more to it. So that was the deleted Vishnu Sarga by this current rule. So this is in the first verse. And then yeah, that's all in the first one. One example. Hmm. You see this one? Shushru Shubhis. So if you see here, uh, Shushru Shubhi, and then the next word is Tat. So this is the first sandhi we did for the Vishnu Sarga sandhi, right? Vishnu Sarga followed by Tarama. So Vishnu Sarga became the dental, the Dantya Sa. So it became this Shubhis Kshanat. So we just did this. And likewise, this one Sadhyaha. So this is O. O is Aha, I said by default. So this is Sadhyaha. So you'll see sandhis everywhere, like anything. Just need to specify time. Okay. Okay, any questions here? Any rule? Then, mm, yeah, this is also one example. Saha Eshaha. So Vishnu Sarga gets deleted, applying Sutra 81. Then Esha Saparo Vishnu Jane. Vishnu Sarga, one second. Esha Saparo Vishnu Jane. A Vishnu Sarga coming after Esha or Saha is deleted when a Vishnu Jana follows. So this sutra says that if we have either the word Esha or Saha, Esha Saparo Vishnu Jana, and any Vishnu Jana following, then the Vishnu Sarga will get deleted. Hmm. So there is a specific mention here of these two one because although there is Vamana preceding the Vishnu Sarga, but the following could be any Vishnu Jana. And in Sutra 81, it was only Gopala. If Gopala letters are there, then only the deletion would take place. But here, if any Vishnu Jana follows, then deletion will take place. So this is a specific mention here. So the Vishnu Sarga will get deleted after either Esha or Sa when any Vishnu Jana follows. Examples are Eshaha Krishnaha, so Esha Krishnaha, Saha Ramaha, so Sa Rama, and so on. So Eshaha means he. So Esha is used for someone who's nearby in masculine gender. This is Krishna, like he who's nearby. And saha is used for again masculine. Saha, like someone who's standing far. So like mm, okay. Okay, four more sutras are remaining. We'll do them tomorrow. Uh, hmm. So please complete your Vishnu Jana Sandhi homework and send it to me by tomorrow. And please keep revising, practicing. So the next week, next Wednesday, 1 week from now, we'll conduct an exam for the whole chapter. So in Sangya, I'll simply ask, okay, what is Sarvesh? What are the Sarveshwaras? So I won't ask the sutras. So what are Sarveshwaras? So you need to write, okay, these and these are the letters. Or I can give you the letters, set of letters, and then you will have to find, okay, say, okay, these are Gopalas, these are Vaishnavas. That's for the Sangya part. For the Sandhis, I'll give you mostly Sandhis like this, Krishna plus Arjuna is equal to, and then you will have to write the final answer. And some of the Sandhis would also be split up Sandhis, easy ones. Uh, and I'll make sure that vocabulary doesn't, mm, you know, obstruct doing the answers. So I'll make sure about that. Splitting up. And I'll also try to give some easy verses, shlokas, Sandhis uh, from Tikas, some practical ones. So like that. So please uh, do practice nicely. Sandhis are must actually. Sandhis are must. Even in samasas, compounds, everywhere. Sarva prakarana vyapi. Sandhis are all pervading in all the chapters everywhere. So today I was studying with my Gurudev. So we were studying, discussing the same point regarding Sandhis. Like Rameshwara, Rameshwara. So, for example, Rameshwara. So Rameshwara is actually a compound. Some say Ramasya Ishvara, like one who is the Lord of Rama. Of course, that's one understanding. So we are not discussing the philosophical part, so please say anything. For Ramaha Yasya Ishvaraha Saha. So the second understanding which the Vaishnavas say, Ram is the Lord of whom? He. So basically this is a compound, samasa. So the two words are Rama and Ishvara. So basically this is Sandhi, but still this is a samasa compound, but still we are doing Sandhi inside it. A and E, which becomes
Rame.
Rameshwara. So the point is, Sandhis are must. Everywhere, anywhere, wherever the prerequisites are there, wherever the possibility is there, Sandhis will take place. So they are very important throughout the journey of Sanskrit. Without doing the Sandhis, understanding them, we can't really proceed further. The next step. Even if we try to, it will be just half baked, half cooked story or incomplete. It won't really feel nice and satisfied, even if we move ahead without really practicing Sandhis nicely. So please do practice. If any help required, just WhatsApp me any example. Yeah. So study more. BBT, Bhagavatam, and Bhagavad Gita, they're very nice. We just saw how we can use them practicing. I personally practice my Sandhis from here, from BBT Bhagavatam. I didn't take help of anything else. And yeah, so please do study like this. See the synonyms, see the main verse, try to do something, cross check, and so on. Okay, so if nothing else, then we'll resume tomorrow and we'll complete chapter 1 tomorrow with this Sandhi, Vishnu Sarvasandhi. Hare Krishna.